Hello everyone, welcome back to another video with me, Kavita Rabindranath. I hope you're doing accounts regularly and your enthusiasm to do and learn more is increasing by the day. Now since it's a new subject, children, you need to put in a little more efforts, maybe initially, and later on, things will be very smooth for you. So let's move ahead with some entries which are related exclusively to assets. Assets which are such expenditures we have made and acquired that property or that commodity which will be with us for a long number of years, and the benefit of that will keep on coming to us over this entire period, right? So these are huge expenditures. Now, we have already done a few entries related to this in my previous videos. If you have seen, please do see it if you haven't seen it. Let us just recap those and then do a few more related concepts which are very important to understand. Okay. Purchase land. Land, we are purchasing land, it's not goods, it is an asset. Worth 15 lakhs. And legal fees paid 1 lakh. All payments by check. So land, when you purchase, you will have to do the registration and other legal formalities that have to be done, the documentation, etc., the sale deed and all that. So that will incur you a cost. That again is related to the acquisition of the asset, right? The land that you are purchasing. So all of it should be added to the cost of the land. And all payments are being made by check. So what should be the journal entry? You're purchasing an asset, land. Land is increasing, debit all assets when they increase. You're paying money by check, so your bank balance is going down. Bank is an asset. When it goes down, you credit it. So we pass the entry as land account debit to bank account. 16 lakhs straight, because I will add that 1 lakh to the cost of the land, 15 lakhs. Okay? So basically, I had to spend 16 lakhs to get that piece of land. Simple. Fine. Bought 4 big machines, okay? Huge machines that have been purchased for 50,000 each. Installation charges, 10,000. Installing charges meaning we have spent something to bring those machines in a usable condition. So all things, fittings and all those things have been done. The initial testing, trial, everything has been done, and then the machine is ready to be operated, right? Therefore, this installation cost on the purchase of the new machine is very much a cost of the new machine. So we pass the entry as machinery account debit 60,000. Sorry, not 60,000. 50,000 each, and we have got 4 such machines, right? So 2 lakhs there, 4 into 50,000 there, plus this 10,000. So 2 lakh, 10,000. To cash. You can also write bank, which is perfectly fine. Okay. So these 2 entries are showing that we have included the related costs related to the purchase of asset and added to the cost of the asset, total cost of the asset. Now we are coming to a very important concept, which is depreciation. Okay, depreciate furniture 20% per annum. Okay, sorry, there's an error here. Cost of furniture is 2 lakhs. Now, what is depreciation? Now suppose this furniture was purchased 5 years back. Okay, you purchased it for 1 lakh. Suppose a piece of furniture you have purchased for 1 lakh. Now you use it. When you use it, there will be wear and tear, brokerage, your paint will chip off, maybe there will be a crack in the wood, or there will be something or the other, right? And anyways, with passage of time also, a new thing becomes old. Now suppose the design is outdated, it's falling, you're falling short of the space or whatever. You need to find, you need to sell it off, suppose, that piece of furniture after 5 years. Will you be able to sell it off at 1 lakh only? Because you had paid 1 lakh to acquire it? Obviously not. You all know that whenever, even your mobiles for that matter, you purchase it today and 2 months after the use, if you don't want to use it or something goes on, you want to sell it, you will not be able to recover, even half of the price of the mobile. Right? So once an asset is purchased and started being used, it becomes old. So anyway, there's the dip in the value of asset, and there will not be ever an increase in that value because it keeps on going down and down and down. That is what is depreciation. A permanent fall in the value of the asset because of so many reasons. Passage of time, obsolescence meaning outdated, like computers, they become outdated and software is gone. There's no more, the in thing or the newest thing in market. So that is also one reason for the asset value going down. Yes. So all these things account for depreciation. And we have to show that in the books. Okay. Now whatever cost we pay, for example in this is the historical cost. I call it historical cost. Historical cost means the cost at which I purchased it, the original cost of the asset. Okay, that I cannot show as being the same over the years. Every asset goes down except land. Yes, land is an exception where there is never a depreciation charge. Land value is always assumed to be increasing. So there is no depreciation charged on land. But this is the historical cost of land. Anything that you pay originally at the time of purchase is called the historical cost. And then we depreciate it. There is a fall in the value of asset every year. Okay, it keeps going down. That is called depreciation. And depreciation meaning reduction in value of asset. And what is depreciation for me? Isn't it a loss for me? मेरा asset का value कम हो जा रहा है, right? Therefore, it is very much an expense and a loss for me, and therefore I open an account called depreciation account to show that this is my expense because I am using that asset every year. Every year I use that asset. The asset is giving me certain benefit. I am not paying for it every time, am I? No. But there is definitely the usage. I am using it again and again. Therefore, it is an expense which should be distributed over the useful life of the asset. Useful life meaning the time period for which I will be using it effectively. Okay. So this is called depreciation. What is the entry for depreciation? It's my expense. So all expenses will be debited. So depreciation account, I will debit. And I will credit the asset account because it's a reduction in the value of asset. Asset increase होता है तो debit, asset decrease होता है तो credit. So furniture, I credit. Now what is the value? It is said 20% off the cost of goods. Here, for the time being, you understand only this much. 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs is the cost and 20% of that. So it is 40,000. This year, there is a fall in the value of furniture of 40,000. So, one more important definition. Now, historical cost, you have understood? Yes, there is the purchase cost of the asset, including all the costs involved. Then, less you have understood what is depreciation. Okay, this amount is reduced. Then, what we get is called the book value or the written down value of the asset. What is it called? The written down value or book value of the asset, because this asset which was worth 2 lakhs, I have credited it with 40,000. That means in my book it stands at 2 lakh minus 40,000. 1 lakh 60,000 is the book value. In my books, furniture is shown at the book value of 1 lakh 60,000. 2 lakh पे खरीदा था, 40,000 depreciate हो गया. Right now the current value as per me is 1 lakh 60,000. Clear? Absolutely. Yes. So these concepts are very important. This can be also called the depreciated value of the asset, the book value. Alright? Why do you need to know the book value? To know that what is the current scenario of my assets. Coming to sale of the asset. Sold an old computer. Book value 11,000. Book value meaning depreciated value is 11,000. So right now for me, the business, my computer is worth 11,000. I am going to sell it. How much am I realizing? I am getting only 9,000. Right? Something worth 11,000, I am getting only 9,000. But I am still selling it. Therefore, am I not making a loss? Yes. Very much a loss. This is called loss on sale of the asset. Here it is the computer. Loss on sale of computer account. Debit, because all expenses and losses I debit. I have to recognize that 2,000 I am making a loss because my book value is 11,000. Book value of what? Furniture. Furniture is coming into the business or going out. When I sell it, obviously it's going out. Something worth 11,000. There's a fall in the value of asset of my business, right? So therefore, asset value going down, I credit the asset account. I do not have the computer anymore. So why should I show it as an asset? So I will credit the asset account. And of course, when I am selling it, 9,000 I am also receiving the cash. So cash is an asset that comes in cash account, debit. Increase in cash, debit, 9,000. Loss on sale of computer account, debit, 2,000. 11,000 cost minus what I have realized, 9,000. 2. Computer account, 11,000, because the asset being sold is the computer and we will always credit it with the book value of the asset, because as per me on that date of sale, I have a computer worth 11,000, so I should credit it with 11,000. My computer account shows I have no computer now, 0, right? So this is the sale entry in case of loss. But sometimes we do make, an unexpected gain also while selling an old asset. कभी-कभी पुराना asset भी ज़्यादा दाम पे बिक जाता है than we expect, right? So sold an old machine, book value was 50,000 and we got 55,000. Meaning 5,000 more than the book value. Meaning, yes, we have gained by selling the old machine, right? So there is a gain on sale of asset, or you can also term it as profit on sale of asset. Okay, all profits are good, so we credit it. All income, gains, profits, yes. So we credit that. We are receiving cash asset going up. How much cash am I receiving? 55,000. But the asset that I am selling off was worth only 50,000. So I will credit the machine account only with 50,000. The book value. Okay. Here also we credited the book value. It doesn't depend on whether I am getting more than the book value or less than the book value. Asset, जितना है उतना ही जाएगा ना बाहर, right? So 50,000. 2. Profit on sale of machine account, 5,000. Alright? So 5,000 is the gain I made by selling the machine. This is by default. Okay? So these are the entries related to the asset. Purchase, inclusive of all related expenditures. Depreciation over the period of use of the asset. We keep depreciating every year. And when we sell off the asset, there might be a profit or a loss. Okay? This is the life story of an asset. The journey of the asset right from birth till death. Right? Read it, learn it. And keep doing it comes the fun way. Take care. Bye-bye.